Hey guys, Ashley here for Real Buyer Agency and John Scott Bothell. You have November's monthly market update for the residential real estate markets of King and Snohomish counties, Washington. In this video, we'll look at the market statistics and contributing data that ran through the month of October, briefly checking in on how 30-year fixed mortgage rates have recently trended nationally, before moving on to look at key local market data that was sourced directly from this month's Northwest MLS public release. In these videos, we attempt to break down a handful of charts in a little detail before providing a complete summary of the current market outlook at the very end. If you just need some quick info on one specific market aspect, or you just like a summary of the current market as a whole, please feel free to skip ahead to the relevant section. Depending on which platform you are watching this on, you'll find detailed chapters and timestamps on the video timeline and in the description below. All right then, that said, let's get started.
Okay, as always, we're going to start with the 30-year fixed mortgage rates. These are national weekly averages reported by Freddie Mac. Freddie Mac releases this data publicly every Thursday. So the week ending September the 30th, we were at 3.01%. Then the end of the first week of October was October the 7th. We were at 2.99%. Then we rose up to 3.05% on October the 14th. By October the 21st, we were at 3.09%, and we rose further by the weekend in October the 28th to 3.14%. For the week reporting Thursday, November the 4th, we dropped back down to 3.09%, and at the time of recording, we already have 3 full weeks worth of data here for November. Some of these weeks were a little off standard because of Veterans Day, I guess. So we had a 6-day week and then an 8-day week. So on November the 10th, for the previous 6 days, Freddie Mac reported an average of 2.98% for the 30-year fixed. And then we go an 8-day span for the week ending Thursday, November the 18th, we were at 3.10%. Okay, moving on to the local data. Newly active listings. For the month of October, King County had 3,168 newly active listings, and Snohomish County had 1,251. In King County, this meant a month-to-month decrease of approximately 20.70%, and in Snohomish County, this meant a month-to-month decrease of approximately 24.23%. When we compare this October versus October 2020, we can see that in King County, newly active listings are actually down by 20.22%, while in Snohomish County, they're down by 23.06%. Switching to total active listings. For the month of October, King County had 1,952 total active listings, and Snohomish had 549. In King County, this meant a month-to-month decrease of approximately 18.36%, and in Snohomish County, this meant a month-to-month decrease of approximately 31.37%. When we compare this October versus October of last year, we can see that in King County, total active listings were actually down by approximately 48.71%, while in Snohomish County, they're down approximately 34.95%. So again, on both the newly active listings and total active listings, sizable decreases in terms of inventory across the board for the month of October. Moving on to pending sales. For the month of October, there were 3,500 total pending sales in King County, and Snohomish County had 1,548. Total pending sales here account for properties that went pending during the month, non-inclusive of pendings that run over from previous months, and with any property that may have gone pending more than one time during the month only being counted that single time. In King County, this meant there was a month-to-month decrease of approximately 7.04%, and in Snohomish County, there was a month-to-month decrease of approximately 9.10%. When we compare this October versus October of last year, we can see that in King County, pending sales are actually down by approximately 8.69%, while in comparison in Snohomish County, they're down approximately 12.10%. Moving on to price charts, starting here with the median listing prices. For the month of October, King County's median listing price was $725,000. And Snohomish County's median listing price was $705,000. In King County, this means a month-to-month decrease in terms of listing prices of approximately 3.33%, while in comparison in Snohomish County, this means a month-to-month increase of approximately 0.72%. When we compare this October versus October 2020, we see that in King County, the median listings price is actually up by approximately 5.07%, while in Snohomish County, it's up by approximately 23.14%. And finally, the all-important median closing sales prices. For the month of October, King County's median closing sales price was $750,000, while Snohomish County's median closing sales price was $664,950. In King County, this meant a month-to-month increase of approximately 0.67%, and in Snohomish County, this meant a month-to-month increase of approximately 2.30%. When we compare this October versus October of last year, we can see that in King County, the median closing sales price is actually up by approximately 9.49%, while in comparison in Snohomish County, we're still up 20.90%.
So in summary, the month of October saw new listings to market drop in both King County and Snohomish County versus both September of this year and October of last year. And while total pending sales numbers also dropped slightly in both counties versus October of last year, the higher percentage fall off in new listings has left us with total active listings numbers that are also down considerably versus September of this year and versus October 2020. This continues a largely consistent pattern of substantially lower active inventory levels that has run throughout 2021. When it comes to listed and sales prices, we have a slightly more mixed story. In King County, the median sales price now having fallen fairly substantially since this past July's high of $789,000, with this still being up versus October of 2020, when it was $685,000. Meanwhile, in Snohomish County, both median listing and median closing sales prices rose on a month-to-month basis and are also up very sizably versus October of 2020. This October, the median closing sales price in Snohomish County was $664,950, up just shy of $115,000 versus 12 months ago. It will certainly be interesting to see as we continue through the winter season, where the median sales prices in Snohomish County will continue to appreciate at a faster rate than King County, as indeed just how close the median sales price between the two counties might get on a per transaction basis. Okay then, that does it for our November market update. Please hit the like button if you found this video useful, and be sure to subscribe to the page or the channel below. And feel free to reach out with any questions. Otherwise, as always, I hope this finds you well. Stay safe out there, and have a great one.